Right, hello there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gaming Definition. My name is James, and today we are going to have an opinion-based video for a change. We will of course have the usual sponsored video segment coming up fairly soon, but I'm going to be talking about a few things that I feel need to change in Warzone for the game to become much better. These changes vary from quality of life improvements, bug fixes, and just general gameplay changes. So without any further ado, roll the sponsored intro, and I will start the commentary immediately after. This is a sponsored video.
Stop it.
Are you looking for a healthier, easier alternative to energy drinks and G Fuel? Then look no further. eAdvantage is my go-to gaming supplement as it combines natural, healthy ingredients to give you the energy boost you need to dominate the opposition. I take one before I start a stream and another one midway through to fight back the gaming fatigue whilst also staying at my best. Use code TGD13 to get a discount off of your next order. So to kick things off, the first thing I feel needs to change is the revive system. I feel like they need to be nerfed quite heavily. We've already got the Gulag 1v1 opportunity, which is very cool, and I hope that stays because that's a fantastic idea. However, $4,500 to revive somebody is far too cheap. Initially, that's completely fine, but any further revives, that the price should be increased by $1,500 each time. So, obviously, $4,500 to begin with, $6,000 after that, $7,500 following that, and on we go, cumulatively adding up. I feel we should keep it separate though, so if you've revived one teammate 3 times, he's at $7,500, whereas the teammate that hasn't been revived yet still stays at the stock price. With all the quests and other forms of money production, or money collection should I say, it's very easy to rack up a lot of cash, and then there's no real issue reviving teammates other than you might have to fight over a shop. Personally, I haven't found it too hard to find a shop that doesn't have enemies in the local vicinity. Whilst we're on the subject of the shop, it would also be very nice if they'd remove the "Are you sure you want to buy this?" Because I'd rather get punished for misclicking than have to then toggle yes and stay in the shop for longer than I need to be. Also, the fact that it kicks you out of the shop when you're in the menu the moment you buy something, that is completely infuriating to me. It would be amazing if they stopped that, because it's not difficult to keep your finger over escape ready for when you eventually inevitably get shot at. Moving on, RPGs need a nerf. Absolutely need a nerf. Even with EOD equipped, RPGs are still a major threat, so it would be nice to see them heavily nerfed, or the rarity increase heavily, considering you find them everywhere. All it takes is one person running an RPG to completely ruin your day, and with the explosive radius and the damage radius combined together on the RPG, it's completely infuriating to play against, basically. Completely anti-fun, pretty damn skillless. It's reminding me of the Modern Warfare 2 days, and whilst it's funny to be on the dealing end, it just really shouldn't be a thing in an already random battle royale. Now moving on, we have a zone advancement. I feel like the starting zones are way too big for the already huge map that we have. It's fantastic that we get to explore,
What the fuck was that?
but the games go on for so long, and you often end up forgetting that the zone, or rather the gas, is even a thing, because, well, it's coming in so slowly. A lot of the time you don't even have to worry about it, to be honest. It would be nice if it was more impactful, basically. Now, here's another infuriating thing. It would be nice if we had either a gas mask toggle, or had it automatically always on. The amount of times my character has put on the gas mask mid-gunfight, which in turn aims you out, and a load of other annoying things. It's gotten me killed quite a few times. And also, your character values putting on your gas mask more than parachuting. So let's say that you're jumping off of a building and the zone comes in at the worst possible time. He'll put on the gas mask and fall to his death instead of parachuting. You're locked in the animation. Whereas if this were a toggle, you get to choose whether or not you want to use the charges of the gas mask or whether you just keep it for another situation and sacrifice a bit of health and armor. I, for one, would definitely prefer to do it manually. And it would be nice if there was an option in the menu to change it to manual toggle. Now, here's something that's very personal and opinion-based. I imagine there's quite a few of you that will disagree with me on this, but here we go anyway. In the Gulag, it would be nice if they'd remove equipment and health regen. Too many a time am I finding players hiding in the back of the Gulag, waiting for the stun grenades to come up. Then they just launch it at your general direction and you can't move, and boom, you're blown up. I feel like the 1v1s should be bare bones and all about gun skill. Yes, I know I'm biased, but it should be hard fought to earn your revive, and not about camping. When you think about it, how the hell do prisoners in the Gulag have access to a stun grenade and a C4 anyway? A throwing knife? Fair enough. Maybe as the tacticals they can have rocks? I don't know. But tacticals and lethal shouldn't be a thing. Yes, I know we have guns, but let's just allow the guns. You know, come on. Anyway, moving on. Quick fix. Now this is a weird one, because in Warzone, you get quick fix by default. If you down somebody, your health is regenning straight away. So it would be great if taking the perk did something different. Maybe allow you to equip your armor faster, or just heal faster in general. Something like that. But yeah, so far, because of this, you only really have 2 perks that you'll be taking in perk 1. At least late game. Anyway, here we are. Audio. Footsteps in Warzone have been extremely inconsistent. I mean, in normal multiplayer, they're inconsistent as it is. But in Warzone, something is crazy wrong. I don't know whether the footsteps have gone back to how they were in the beta or something else completely. Or due to the fact that there's so many sounds off in the distance and things going on and players that the server or the game itself isn't registering the footsteps properly. But honestly, it feels like the enemies always have dead silence, and there can be an entire team full W shifting towards me and I don't hear them. And as someone that's played Modern Warfare 3 and all the other sound-whore Call of Duties and tracking through walls thanks to sound and that sort of thing, I definitely know it's not me. And a lot of other players have been complaining about the same thing. So it'd be nice if the problem was discovered or sorted if possible. Dead silence, yep, it should stay the way it is. That's perfectly fine. But players shouldn't be getting dead silence for free. It's kind of a bit ridiculous. Not only that, but gunshots from like 5 light years away, they shouldn't be audible because it sounds like they're fairly close, but it's actually a gunfight going on halfway across the map that you're hearing. It would be nice if that was toned down and you only heard like loud gunshots in the local vicinity. Gunshots far away should be quiet but noticeable. Maybe the reverb of the gunshot travels. That would be kind of cool. It also stops the 3rd, 4th and 5th party hooligans from hunting you down as well. Now here's another bug. I've been prone blocked a couple of times at the shops. This is more of a niche problem, yes, but I was completely stuck, unable to move at one of the shops on the airfield. I don't know if this is a bug just for one shop in particular, but yes, I proned underneath it and opened the store, and then I could not move at all. Is that it? So yeah, it'd be great if that could be fixed, as it cost me a high kill game. I'll see if I can find a clip for you. It's quite amusing, but yeah, please don't. Moving on once again, we have the kicked for inactivity issue. Again, this isn't an oddball fix, but in a battle royale game, the threshold for kicking people for this should be a lot higher. I mean, if they're AFK, they're going to die to gas anyway if they don't come back in time. So if that happened, it would be nice if instead of getting kicked, they just die to the gas and then they can come back anyway. Like if they come back, we can just buy them back into the game. So it's not really costing us anything by keeping them there. But them getting kicked for inactivity is probably not a great call. At the very least, it would be nice if the threshold was increased a fair bit. Moving on once again, we have inconsistent kill cams. Sometimes you get the option for a kill cam, sometimes you don't. Now, it would be really nice if you always had the option to watch a kill cam, because of course, if you get gulagged, you can just watch the kill cam instead of the little movie you get of you getting thrown into the jail cell. And I also haven't seen an option to report thus far, so is that completely missing, or am I just being dopey and missing it myself? Now that Warzone is free to play, or the fact rather that Warzone is free to play, many cheaters are just going to download it and, well, what do they lose? Nothing. It's a free game. And finally, we have the issue of getting thirsted too easily. Apex Legends has it right with the knockdown shields. However, in Modern Warfare, we have nothing of the sort. I feel like you do have quite a bit of health, but one headshot from a sniper completely kills you when you're downed. So it would be nice if you could maybe use deployable cover as a knockdown shield. You know, not putting it down, but literally holding it in your hands to block the bullets for a while, and have it acting as a riot shield, shall we say. Or maybe just have a bit more health in general. Anyway, that pretty much covers it all for today. A rather short video. If you guys agree with anything I've said, feel free to comment down below. If you guys disagree with anything or have any other points you'd like to add, once again, feel free to comment. I appreciate all your support recently. I will obviously be continuing with Warzone. I'm quite addicted to it at the minute, and I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, I have a playlist set up on Warzone, and I will speak to you later. Goodbye.